2016 saw Dead Heat release their demo and play their first show. In the ensuing years, they would become the most prolific Nardcore band in history, releasing multiple albums, touring the US, Europe, Japan, and appearing on almost every major domestic hardcore festival. They continue to put out music, inspire a new generation, and pound the pavement, assuring the world that Nardcore is still alive. 2016 also gave us a new self-titled Charman LP. They followed that up with an LP in 2020 called Power of the Night and a 7-inch in 2022. They continue to consistently be one of the best bands out of the 805 and celebrated their 20th anniversary this year. Ill Repute's song Clean Cut American Kid appeared in an episode of the TV show Stranger Things in 2016 as well. In 2017, 3 Day Holocaust released their LP Bred to Slaughter. 2017 was also the year that Civil Conflict formed. They started playing a ton of shows in 2018, inspiring a whole new generation of local kids to get into going to shows. They released Live Fast, Skate Faster in 2019 and Visions in 2022. In 2017, Stalag 13 toured Europe, and in 2019, they toured Japan, making them the first of the original Nardcore bands to do so. Omega Point put out their demo in 2018, then followed it up with a 2019 promo and a 2020 EP titled No Answer. The Tavern in Ventura started having some epic shows in 2018. It would continue through 2021. Cola Boy's first record, Black Boogie Nation, was released in 2018 on the French label Record Makers. He followed it up with an LP in 2021 titled Prosthetic Boombox on the same label. 2018 also saw members of Catholic Spit and Missing 23rd combined to form Detoxy. They do a demo in 2018, an LP titled First Flesh in 2019, and another 12-inch titled Laughter in 2021. Members of Detoxy would then go on to join forces with members of Messenger to create Headcut. Headcut released a self-titled LP on Dune Altar in 2023. Santa Barbara came out swinging in 2019 with new LPs from both Downpresser and Minus. That year, the Oxnard Community Center, now called the Oxnard Performing Arts Center, or OPAC, started having punk and hardcore shows again. The Hong Kong Inn in Ventura was also host to a ton of shows from 2018 through 2020. Slow Bleed also put out their demo. They'd follow up with an LP in 2022 on Creator Destructor Records. Casa Agria released a beer called Slammin' at the Club, a clean-cut American lager, in June of that year. They would also put on sporadic shows in the oncoming years. The podcast 185 Miles South was started in May of 2019, featuring Joe Rivas on episode 1. Some other notable places for shows in Ventura in the late 2010s. The Library. The Garage. The Ventura Bike Hub. 2020 gave us the release of the fourth Retaliate LP, aptly titled 4, along with the In Time demo. In Time would go on to put out a promo in 2021 before releasing a 12-inch on Indecision Records in 2023. They have been one of the most active 805 bands, playing all over. Out West also put out a 7-inch in 2020. They would follow it up with tapes in 2021 and 2023 and would tour the West Coast in 2022. In 2020, 2 Nardcore compilations were released. First, Stu Wilson, along with FTK Records, put out Reflections, a 90s Nardcore compilation, on cassette as well as digital. It featured 43 Nardcore songs from the 1990s, many of which were finally released on digital for the first time. The other was the Nardcore for Life compilation on Indecision Records, an LP featuring 24 Nardcore bands releasing new songs, along with a digital bonus release of an additional 12 songs. I Decline also released a self-titled LP. In 2021, two veteran Nardcore bands released new LPs. Stalag 13 put out Fill in the Silence, and False Confession put out Resurrectionists. This is the year the CFF started having shows. It is Oxnard's first consistent DIY all-ages venue in years. Also, Rapid Skate Shop in Simi Valley started doing shows. Both venues are still going strong. This is also the year that Tarina put out their first release, Cerebellum Prison, and Ceramic released their first demo. Ceramic would put out several releases over the next couple years as well. Big Bob passed away on October 26, 2021. There was a show held at Ventura Theater in his honor. Nardfest returned in 2022 and again in 2023. Also in 2023, Tarina released a 12-inch titled Evil Eyes on Days Records. They followed up that record with runs on the East Coast and West Coast and show no signs of slowing down. Also this year, Vendetta returned with their LP Death Grip on Indecision Records, and Dead Heat released a new 12-inch titled Endless Torment on Triple B Records. Findaway Records released the self-titled Out of Trust LP, as well as a compilation of Burning Dog recordings from the 90s, including their 7-inch, onto one LP. 2023 also saw the return of Boilerman with their 12-inch Reignition, aptly titled after an 18-year hiatus. A new generation is putting out music as well. Between 2022 and 2023, we saw digital releases from Crucial Thought, Bare Minimum, and Detach. On August 5th, 2023, or 805 Day, many of the current bands converged at Perkins, a secret spot where shows have been done sporadically over the years. The show was powered by generators, there was no door charge, and all the members of the bands can be seen in the crowd supporting other Nardcore bands. The scene is alive as it has ever been. For the last 40 plus years, Nardcore has been an important piece of the culture of Ventura County, and it will continue to be into the future. Nardcore for life, 1981 to infinity.